Okay, I'm going to show you how we do some assembly. When we assembled the blocks into cubes, we used an as-built feature, which we could probably use for this too. Um, but I think it's also important to show you the regular joints, or a few of them anyways. And so we were using as-built joint. We're going to just use the regular assembly joint, which is right here or under the flyout here. Now, I have two copies here, and I intentionally did that so as we assemble the solution here, we'll just leave these alone. And in fact, we'll just turn them off right there so we don't see them. And we're going to do this solution over here. I'm going to cheat a little bit. And so first of all, we need to look at what parts. And so this one right here is actually this red one. So this gray one is that. And then the orange one is this yellow one, I believe. Yeah. And the first thing I'm going to do is this one is pretty much oriented similar to this. So I'm going to come over here and expand my browser. I click on the red one, and I'm going to right click on it, and I'm going to ground it just so it doesn't move as I put these others together. I'll move these other ones out of the way a little bit. It's going to be real simple. And the next thing I want to do is what I found, it's really best to orient the piece that you want to assemble to the other piece in the orientation that it goes to it. And so this needs to be rotated. So that's this one right here. I'm going to right click and move copy. And I'm going to rotate that around. In fact, I'm going to do it at exact 90-degree angles. Click OK. And then it also still needs to be rotated the other direction. So I'm going to move copy again. And I'm going to rotate it around maybe like that. Right, oops, that's wrong. So swing this around the right way. About like that. Now this purple one, well, let's click OK. This purple one's sitting kind of on top of it. So it's pretty much oriented the way it goes here. So what I'm going to do is come over here and click on joint. And when this pops up, it's capture position. If I don't do this, if I hit continue, everything I just moved will move back to its original position. So I want to capture position. And I'm going to select this by the symbol right here. It's already selected, and I'm going to come right here. Actually, I'm just going to put this right there on that cube, and that's going to go right up against there. Let's see here, where did it go? Let's go back to our home again. So when I'm going to rotate things around a little bit better, and that's going to go right up against this face here. Now it's just going to move a block. Don't freak out yet, because these are made out of multiple assemblies. That's what it does. Everything's going to come together like I want it to. So I'm going to click OK, and they are there right where we want them to be. And so that's the first piece right there. Then the next one, I'm going to go ahead and do the blue, just to show you how we do others. Actually, this blue one, which is this yellow right here, we'll call that Cub yellow. It's the same color as a Piper Cub airplane, almost. And so I'm going to right click on that, copy, and I want to orient it kind of the same way that it is here. So I'm going to first of all rotate it around like this, and then I'm going to rotate it around like this. I think that's nope, goes different way. It's going to go all the way around right about like that. And then I'm going to also move it this direction so it's oriented that way. And then I'm going to click OK. And I'm going to put this face to the back face of that right there. So let's do a joint, capture position. There we go. Now, once again, don't freak out because this is multiple assemblies. It'll move the part, the original part that you click to, the whole thing goes together because those were joined together. Okay, now, like I said, I'm not going to go through the whole thing. Hopefully you get a good idea of how the basic joint assembly works. And there'll be more on another video also.